today in the booth with us, we got Evette fucking Wav.
That's right.
What's cracking with the gang?
We're good. We're here.
How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. A little nervous. I've never done an interview before,
that's half of the people I interview.
Yeah.
So it's pretty easy. I'm just gonna ask you some questions, shit like that. You know how that goes.
Yeah.
So where are you from for the people who don't know?
I am from Evette, California. It's a little town.
In the middle of nowhere?
Nah, it's in SoCal.
Okay.
But yeah, not a lot of people have heard of it. But
what is it called?
Evette.
Evette.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, they got some good weed or something out there.
I don't know. I hear lots of things. I'm not gonna say what's out there, but yeah, if you know, you know. Yeah.
How was life growing up out there?
I mean, there's not like too much to do out there, but I mean, I grew up with a lot of the same people. Like we went to elementary school, middle school, high school together, and it was always just us five, my parents, my two brother and sister.
Right.
So, yeah, it was nice.
That's cool.
Can't complain. Had a good childhood.
That's decent. What was the music influence growing up? Like, what was your mom and dad listening to?
Honestly, we listened to a lot of stuff. I remember listening to a lot of like R&B for sure. That's like my biggest influence. So like a lot of alternatives. So like No Doubt. I remember listening to like 112. Outkast was played a lot too. So like I said, just to make sure of a lot of things.
Wide variety.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Bushman.
Is that how you got into making music?
Yeah, I think just I don't know what really started. I just remember like always listening to it all the time. I used to have this like little CD player, and Avril Lavigne was like my favorite growing up. That's like the one artist that I could just remember, like the first artist ever listening to, and so I would carry that wherever I went. Same thing through high school. Like I just had my headphones in all the time. And one day I just like had to do this like research paper, and I did Pharrell for I don't even remember what it was about, but I just got to see like what it was to be a producer and stuff, and I was like, dang, that seems like really cool. And so at first I was like, well, I don't know how to play an instrument, I don't sing, I don't do all that. So I was like, let's do radio. But then I took some production classes when I went to school, and that just changed the game for me.
Did numbers after that. Okay.
Yeah, I was like, I could do this.
That's fun. So that's where you learned to make beats and shit like that?
It first started out with just like sound design stuff. I had to do like, get like a little script, and it was just no picture. Just go based off of like what would bring those words to life.
Facts.
Then I transferred to San Francisco State, and that's when it started becoming like sound to picture and all that.
Okay.
And then I did this internship. See where we're going. It's a long road. Okay. It started last year, so I had the summer internship with Women's Audio Mission. Shout out to them. And I was like, let me get out of my comfort zone, because I was also doing podcasting stuff. And so I was like, let's try. I had my little MIDI controller. I hadn't really used it that much. I got it for Christmas. And I was like, all right, let's really. So I hit up a friend. He goes by Ivory James. Shout out him. Shout out.
Okay.
Yeah, Ivory James. And I was like, hey, I'm working on this, and you want to help? And so he laid his vocals on there. I made some beats, sent them to him. He's like, this is fire. So I was like, let's do it. And so I turned in the project, and we got real good response. And since then, I've been just trying to be consistent with it.
That's dope. That's crazy. You really went to school for this, huh?
Yeah, I didn't know anybody who did any of this. Like, none of my family members was into this stuff, so I was like, all right, well, for me it worked out. I know a lot of people, you really don't have to go to school for this, so like don't let people tell you but for my situation, it benefited me and it led me here. So I mean, I'm glad that I did what I had to do.
That's crazy. How'd you get tapped in with Soundbite?
That's a funny question. So this was during pandemic, right? I what was it, I got sent back home, and then it started as a joke. I wasn't even gonna move up here. I didn't think I'd be up here. And so my sister's like, well, I need a roommate. And I was like, well, can I come up here? I moved. I was like, I need to get a job. I'm trying to bite down on like, finding things. And so I was just looking up all kinds of studios around the area, and I saw a handful. I just sent the email, hey, my name's Evette. I'm, trying to get into.
Just tapping in.
Yeah, so this was like one of the only ones that like responded back and sounded like, we're eager to work with you and all that.
Yeah.
And came in, got a little, talk with cheat codes, and y'all just took a chance on me and
been locked in ever
yeah,
since.
I love it here.
That's fire.
It's real family.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Them DMs work, bro.
Yeah.
That's how I got in here too. Shit.
It's crazy.
All off a DM. That's crazy to think about how good them DMs
Yeah.
work, bro. That's tight.
Yeah.
That's good to know that I'm not the only person who got in here off a DM.
Yeah.
You know
Well, an email, but might as well like
same.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
formal.
you're professional.
Yeah, I was like,
That's
yeah.
fire. You was really hunting. What was you
I
like,
was.
Googling shit?
I googled. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
like, studios near me, and I just went through the list, and then some of them were like temporarily closed, and I saw this one, and I was like, let's do it. I saw it said City Sound, and then so I was like, so
That's
just
tight.
hit them up, and here we are.
Big email gang.
Yeah.
That's hella professional. That's fire.
Yeah.
So, what's your work process like when you're making beats?
It just depends. Lately, I've been just doing like, okay, what's the vibe? So I'll just go off of things that I've been listening to recently. Like right now, I've been listening to a lot of Kehlani, Lucky Day, Umi. So I'll just get like the BPM or the key of the song, and I'll kind of just use it as a reference. Start with like a similar, either like instrument, like let's say it's a guitar, and then in the same key of the song, and then try to just build the beat around it. And so that's the process lately. Sometimes I would just go in there and just come up with like a little kick pattern, and then try to. So it's just different each time. It's just depending on how I'm feeling. There's no really right way to do it, obviously.
Right.
It's just, that's what's been working for me lately.
That's fire. Do you feel like it's you engineer too, right?
Yeah.
You feel like it's easier to produce than it is to engineer, or?
Lately, yeah. There's so much to do with mixing. Props to like all the mixers, engineers out there. It's harder than what people think. When I first got into this, I was like, I couldn't tell you how to EQ. I couldn't tell you what a de-esser was. I couldn't tell you any of that. And then just, coming in here, just learning as I'm doing it. Mm-hmm. Now I can talk to someone about a session and like what goes on in the process and everything. But a year ago, no. No.
That's crazy. So what's the difference between an engineer and a producer?
Producer, there's a lot of controversy, or like it's a weird thing. Like there's people want to put everyone in categories like you're a loop maker, you're a beat maker, you're a producer. So to answer your question, it's like a producer. Like I know for like big studios, they're responsible for like getting people together, paying for all like, if it's their artist or whatever, getting all the financial stuff out of the way. Or like what I thought a producer was, and what I've seen a lot of people think too, is like the one who makes the beat, the one who arranges it, the one who will record it, sometimes mix it, and they're there from the beginning and the end and trying to like help the artist push and like their vision to the best of their ability. Mm-hmm. Just to
whole
get
production.
the whole thing. And an engineer, probably just responsible just for the recording and the mixing aspect.
Okay.
If you want to, but I mean, it all goes hand in hand. So I mean, if you learn all of it, you're solid.
That's fire.
It can be done.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What kind of what genre of music do you produce?
R&B, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been trying to dabble into different. I just keep going back to those sounds. I'm trying, and I don't know. There's just something about it. I've always loved it.
You got a favorite piece you did so far?
Favorite piece? Some of it's unreleased, and some of it, Traffic Jams that just came out. Need You Cruising. Mm-hmm. Just dropped that project.
Hey, you go stream that.
Yeah. Go check it out. It's out everywhere, all platforms. Traffic Jams. Yeah, that's probably my favorite right now. We also have one. It was originally supposed to be on that little project. But yeah, it's we called it Cotton Candy Skies at first, but now.
Okay.
Yeah, so it was then it went to Traffic, and then we'll see what it ends up as. But I don't know, just the drum pattern on it, we went crazy.
Got some real inspiration from the clouds in the studio, huh?
Yeah, yeah. Those are fire. I love it.
Yeah, those clouds shape or something. That's crazy. What you listening to right now? Like, what's in the playlist? Top 5.
Ooh, right now I'm listening to a lot of Kehlani. She just dropped an album. Kendrick Lamar's album. Big Steppers. I'm listening to a lot of that. Die Hard. I'm a Die Hard.
Wow.
A lot of that.
Okay.
3.
You about to go to the?
Nah, I'm not going.
Wow.
I got work. I'm going to see Kehlani though.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll see her.
That's number 1.
A lot of Chris Brown just dropped an album. Listen to a lot of that.
Still dropping music?
Yeah, he's still dropping.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That's fire.
Breezy album. Umi, I mentioned her. I saw her live too. She's fire. The last one, probably like Khalid. I listen to a lot of Khalid.
Location and shit.
Yeah, he's fire.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how come you said fuck Kendrick and you're just skipping him? I'm just kidding.
No, I didn't say that. You're putting words in my mouth. Come on.
You gotta work, so you're not gonna go. I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
Well, I feel like when I go to concerts, I like to know like all like their catalog. I'm not. Don't hate me. I barely started listening to Kendrick like that. Like maybe when Damn came out.
Regular. That
Yeah.
was a lot of people.
A lot of people. Yeah. I'm late. I'm always late to the train. So.
It's a hit though. Kendrick.
But we're here. I'm a fan.
Shit.
I'm a fan.
That's all that matters.
Yeah.
Okay. Who's giving you some what artist has given you inspiration to make your beats?
I'm gonna have to say Chris Brown on this one.
Okay.
Yeah. I think it started when I was around like 13 years old. I really started paying attention to like production, and he was like the big one that like really stood out, and I was hearing everything and like started really looking into what producing and stuff. I started looking up even songwriting too, like who's writing it, who's producing, who's this and that. So a lot of him.
Chris Breeze.
Timberland, Pharrell, those two too.
That's a hit.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't even mention Pharrell too. That's hard.
That's
hard.
Changed.
That's why I fuck with
them
you.
two. They changed the game. I don't care.
A lot of people sleep on Pharrell. Like he don't get his flowers like he should for real.
Nah,
he was definitely a game changer when he was cracking.
Yeah.
That shit was wild to think about.
Mhm.
Skateboard P.
Yeah. Skateboard P.
What's some good advice you give to up and coming producers / engineers?
Don't think you can't do it, especially I think I started late. Like I said, I've been doing this for about a year now. If you really feel passionate about it and you're willing to learn, do it. Like
Facts.
I saw this quote. It was by Timberland too. I think it's in my Twitter bio. It's basically saying the same thing. Like if you're really passionate about it, like you belong in this world. You don't have to be some prodigy. Mm-hmm. As long as you love what you're doing and love the music and you're not doing it for anything else, you got it.
Facts. Damn, that's some good words right there. Shout out Timberland for real.
Yeah.
Damn, he's a goat.
Yeah.
That's crazy. So, not being from Sacramento and then just moving out here, how do you feel about the Sacramento music scene? I
like it a lot.
Okay.
I see everybody is all about, just based off the people in this building, everyone wants to grow together. Everyone wants to lift each other up, and we're all winning. So
Facts.
I've been feeling a lot of love from people that I just met a couple days ago, from even from the start when I got here. So I mean, I like it.
Shout out Sac, you know what I'm saying? We're definitely trying to bring everything together, because Sacramento's been really divided for a long time. So I think that's what it needs.
Yeah.
Union. That would be fire for the music scene for real.
Mm-hmm.
It would really do. I feel like it'd be like a hub at one point if everybody could just come together.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Sacramento really has that type of vision for music. Crazy to think about.
We're all trying to do the same things. Why
that
not
type of shit.
Just come up together.
Man, a lot of people don't think like that. People blow. You know what I'm saying? Tell me how your vision for your future's changed over the years.
Well, if you told me in high school I'd be here, I wouldn't believe you at all. I didn't think I could do it at all. I was super, like, always in my own way. Like, I want to do it, but kind of, like, you know, timid. Everybody's scared to come out, you know, and do what they want to do. But, yeah, I think I've gotten a little more confident. Not only with the music, but just being, like, you know, myself. Like, just, look at me. I'm doing what I love to do.
Mm-hmm.
And not a lot of people can say that.
Yeah, a lot of people ain't comfortable in their skin.
Yeah.
That's a you know what I'm saying? That's a good trait to have, because you can do anything if you're comfortable. Yeah. For real. Like, that should really make a difference.
Yeah. And then just saying authentic too. I think I've been good about doing that. So just trying to keep that within the vision too. I hope that doesn't get lost along the way. So
I feel that. That's
just trying to keep doing that.
Being true to you and shit.
Yeah.
Oh God. If you had a chance to work with any artist, alive or dead,
ooh,
who would you pick? You can give me
I didn't mention him in my rotation, but Lucky Day right now, killing it. I would, oh my God, I would love to work with Lucky Day.
That's fire. I was, you know,
yeah, the other day. Yeah, no.
All right. That's cool.
He's fire.
That's
oh my God, changing the game.
Just him? You got any other ones?
I got a whole list.
Give me
yeah.
five.
It's fine. So Lucky Day, Chris Brown, Avril Lavigne. She's my number one. Always had, like I said, been listening to her since I was like 5. Alessia Cara is probably one of them too. She's got real nice pen. Okay. And I just love her voice too. Who else? What was that? 3 or 4? Khalid again. Those are just the ones that keep, you know, staying in the rotation. Ombre too. Okay. She's really good. They're both, her and Lucky Day from New Orleans. They're killing it.
That's fire. Damn, that's a nice list.
There are a lot of, and they all write their own stuff too. I just really like genuine artists, you know.
What about producer?
Ooh, that's a good one. I would pick, I already mentioned 2 of them. Timberland, Pharrell. Not a lot of people know this one, but Brandon Orega. I think that's how you say it. He's from this band called Pretty Much. I've been, but Don't laugh, come on.
You got a real wide variety of music. That's fire though. I like that.
Yeah, producer. I listen. Who else? I have a whole list in my phone, but that's off the top of my head for sure. Those are my top 3 right now. Oh, Lito, he's good too.
Okay. Why do you feel like music is so important to the people in the culture?
At least for me, like why it's important. It's always been kind of like a way for me to not only like express myself and like it just makes me feel good too. What else? Like I don't really like know how to articulate my feelings very well. And so, like, I could always find a song that'll say exactly what I'm feeling. It's just, like, very comforting to me, therapeutic. I can just sit in a room and just play a song. Like, I don't even have to do anything.
And you'd be good.
I'll be good. As long as the music's good, wherever I am, I'm chilling.
Yeah, it's a vibe.
Yeah.
I feel that. That's just very soundtrack of life, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, music is really, therapeutic, like you said.
And it's just, that's always one thing too, like, I've always been able to, like, really connect with, not even just, like, with the song, but, like, with people in general, like, if I don't really have anything to say, I'm like, oh, like, who are you listening to? Who do you, it's just really, it's a conversation starter for me, and it just brings people together, like, no matter what.
Facts.
They say it's, like, a universal language, and I agree.
Most definitely. Hey, but it is, though, because a lot of people, like, somebody won't even know a sentence in English, but he hear a certain song and really go crazy to that motherfucker.
Yeah.
It's been played a million times wherever the fuck he's at.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit's crazy to think about. It's hella funny. Like, somebody from over there never heard nothing else besides Vanilla Ice. And then some Vanilla Ice come on and buddy's turned up to that shit.
Some people, they're like, that's how I learned English or something.
Yeah, for sure. Off of music. And I'm like, damn, that's dope, bro. Like, how? Like, that's crazy. It's his real own language.
Yeah.
That's dope.
You don't even have to speak the same. Like, you're just jamming out together. That's it.
That's dope. How you feel like the internet has impacted the music industry?
I mean, there's both sides. I think like it's you could blow up really easily. Just TikTok, Instagram, you make it a sound. Mm-hmm. Also, it tends to get overplayed in my opinion, so it really turns me off of certain songs, or like they chop it up and like pitch it up and everything, and I'm like, really, can you just leave the song alone? Or yeah, but I mean, like I said, both sides. There's a lot of pros and cons.
How you feel about producer tags?
I like producer tags.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People be having some shitty producer tags. Or...
I like OG Parker's pretty cool.
That's a hit.
That was a hit.
I was just asking Chief Zini. He was like, "Yeah, producer tags are cool, but it just has to be the right one."
Yeah, I think.
Because there could be some shitty ass producer tags.
But there's some people who don't even need a producer tag. Yeah, like you just hear based off the sound. Or Pharrell has a 4 count before every song.
Pharrell don't need no fucking producer.
No, you just know. You're like, who? You see the artist and you're like, like especially like Justin Timberlake. You know he's producing with Pharrell.
Yeah.
Or Timberland.
Exactly.
So
every time.
Mm-hmm.
It was crazy.
It's just that sound.
Change anything about the music industry, what would you change?
I think artists need like to have a say more in like ownership of their art. I feel like a lot of the times like people do things just because like labels and this is what the people want, this is what's gonna get you, but again it comes back to like that authentic side. Mm-hmm. So like if it's not real, like and you're not enjoying it, like why are you doing it?
Facts.
So I feel like artists deserve that, and a lot of the times it gets ruined for people, and they quit. They don't want to do it. The industry plants. Mm-hmm. Gotta watch out for those.
Yeah, there's 6ix9ines and there's
some people, and I'm like, they're not releasing good music, and they're up here, and I'm like, and there's other people.
Okay.
Like those TikTokers who become artists. Like Addison Rae, the people, like all those, those TikTokers. Like, I feel like that kind of, industry plant. Like, some people just because they might be prettier or something, or they don't have the talent, but they have the face. You're not gonna last. You need people who are gonna like. They want this.
Yeah,
like
more J. Cole's out there.
Yeah, people. They're writing their own stuff. They're coming in the studio, putting in the work. And then you have some other people that are just, I'm here. What do I have?
Legit.
And then just record it and like don't even know the whole process of what it's like. Like, come on.
We need more Kodaks.
Yeah.
We need more Kodaks out there, bro.
I just like I said, genuine artists.
I feel that.
That's it.
So what's next for you? You got some collabs on the way, or what's cracking?
Yeah, I've been trying to some heat.
You got some shit in the vault?
Yeah. lots in the vault. I mean,
let them know something.
Yeah, I mean, if y'all want to work, just hit me up. DM me.
That's Evette Wav.
Evette.Wav on Instagram. Yeah, I got lots of beats. I'm down to collab with a lot of people. Right now, me and G Cruisin are working on a project called Elements.
Okay.
It's a short little EP.
How many songs?
I think like 5. 5 songs.
Just something for the people to hear?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm fucking with that.
Yeah.
You got any other work with anybody else?
I think I'm working on some beats for Maj.
Okay.
Y'all know.
Yeah.
Shout out.
That's gonna be heat.
Yeah. He reached out to me. He's like, hey, I think I need a funky type beat. He's like, that? I was like, I got you.
That's so shit.
Yeah.
Oh, he about to go crazy on oh my goodness, I can't wait for that.
I'm excited, yeah. I've been getting quite a bit of people hitting me up lately, so I'm like, hey, I'm
crazy.
I'm done.
One nigga really go nuts. Like, I'll promise you, bro. He's gonna go crazy on that Evette beat. Yeah. That's about to do numbers.
Yeah, shout out.
We got to shoot a video for that.
Shout out.
That's crazy. Alright, appreciate you for coming through. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Well, you're here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm always here. I'm always here.
That type of shit.
Yeah.
His gang activities. You know what I'm saying? When we get out of here, we're going to be in there.
Yeah.
We're here.
We're here.
Tell the people bye.
Bye.
You know what I'm saying?
See you.
Appreciate you.